Hello friends, I am Divyaranjani from Amet Business School working as an assistant professor. I am going to take a topic in total quality management. In this topic we are going to see how the quality is managed and it has been taken over by the customer. Because quality is a process which was implemented in 1900 and where the quality was a term which was searched by all the people to find where is the product and which is the quality. So, where is a difference between a product and a quality is been same when it is compared after 1900. So, I am going to the topic. Let me see slide one by slide. Now, we move to the first slide. Here we will just see what is the quality, then we will move on to the total quality management. So, the first one, quality. What is quality? When we say a remote or a table or a pen, you will see a quality. So, the quality means something which is very important in our day-to-day life. So, what is quality? It is a degree to which it is a set of inherent characteristics fulfills the requirements. So, we have a different ideas between a quality. One is a degree, the second one is inherent, then third one is characteristics and the last one is requirement. So, what is degree? A degree is nothing but where we find a quality. When we say I am using a good quality product or a bad quality product or a somewhat moderate product, when I say poor quality, good quality or excellent quality, that comes under the degree. Then inherent is nothing but which is going to be in existing features. For example, if I am going to make a new product which is called like a fan, something which gives me hair, that is said to be a fan. So, I am going to make a product which is giving or which is going to give me some hair. So, that is a product which is fan which is already existing, that is permanent characteristics. For that fan I can make a LCD type of vision or a time or LCD time or a light or anything which is remote controlled fan like that. So, that is characteristics oriented which comes under the third category. So, characteristics come under the quantitative and qualitative measures. So, what is the quantitative? How much product I required or how much product the customer required according to the needs, wants of the customer. The characteristics will be defined with respect to qualitative, and quantitative is represents whether it is a poor quality or a good quality or something like a excellent quality. Then it is like requirement. What is requirement? When I am need of it, then it is said to be requirement. So, what is requirement? A need or expectation of a customer which is generally based on the organization sector or with respect to the customer or with respect to when it is immediate implementation, when it is required. So, quality is quantified as P bar E. What is P? When a performance of the quality or a performance of the product which is being divided or which is being conformed with the expectation of the customer. When the product is required, when the expectation is more. When the product does not require, the expectation is not there. For example, if I am going to order a Royal Enfield bike. So, what is my requirement? My Royal Enfield bike. How many days it will be got up? I will be getting my bike within 3 months. So, what is happening there? That becomes a demand. So, that means there is some requirement for Royal Enfield bike so that it goes for the performance testing. So, when my product is going for a performance, when expectations are more. So, now we will move to the second slide. So, now in second slide we are going to see about total quality management. So, before slide what was happened? We seen what is quality, how do I inherit the characteristics and where I require it, and we also saw what is the quantitative measurement like performance divided by the expectations. Now, we move on to the TQM. So, what is TQM? Total quality management. That is when I say my enhancement to the traditional way of doing a business, that is main focus on making a quality product or producing a product which is in quality. So, how do I do that? in total. How do I make a total? It is like summing up all the things. So that is comes under the first category. Like total is given by made up of the whole, or it is said to be complete. For example, when I say total number of students in Amet University, so what does it mean? The total number of students who are there in the Amet University, more than 3,000 or 2,000 or more than 4,000, I'll just calculate. So it comes under the whole. So quality means it is a degree of excellence which gives me a poor quality or a good quality or excellent quality. So how do I define that? A quality is defined as degree of excellence a product or service provides a customer to a present or future. Because if I am going to use Nokia mobile, how I depend upon Nokia? I'll say that Nokia will be everlasting for more than 5 years or 10 years like that. If I am going for a Lava or some other China model mobiles, what will happen? I'll need to change within 1 year. So the quality depends on the degree of excellence. So degree of excellence is a main concept behind the quality which gives the product or service which provides the present product or a future product, or a better way I can say like it is a long term product or a short term product. So I'll just say a quality is degree of excellence in providing how is the product and how far the product can be existing. Then management is nothing but it is an act or an art in a manner of handling or controlling or directing. We can say a management is nothing but for staffing, directing, controlling like that. But mainly in quality we can say like we will handle things, we control things, we will direct things, and we will staff the people for making a better quality product. So management is an art of taking the people to work and making the people to work inside the work effectively and making my product in a better quality way. So how do I do that? By handling it, controlling it, directing it, staffing it, and at last I will just prove that it is a good quality product. So that is why I have written TQM is the art of managing the whole to achieve excellence, because we always have a vision and mission towards the achievement. So before a college or a university gets started, we will have a vision, mission and quality objective. So for each and every year, we will make a quality objective to say that this objective is attained. Like that in production department, for making a new product, first they involve in making a product existence, measuring the customer needs and wants. After that they make and manage, and at last they will achieve the excellence. So first one is quality, second one is total quality management. So now move on to the third slide. Okay, as I was explaining to you, like quality was a concept which was started in 1900, and this is the proof for you, like evolution of quality era which was started in 1900, and we have a basic classification like craftsman, foreman, SQC, TQC, TQC and CWQC and TQM like that. So I'll just explain one by one each. So what is a craftsman? The craftsman is a people who works at a lower level for the better quality. That is, they make a table by cutting the wood and putting into a shape. Then foreman is a person who will make the table like a structure. And then inspection is a people who will just inspect the table, how the table is, whether it is a good quality or a poor quality or excellent quality. Is it breakable or not breakable, like that. Now we will see what is SQC. So SQC is nothing but statistical quality control. So what is that? After craftsman, foreman and inspection, I need to move the product to the quality control. What they will do, they will just test the product through the mathematical tool product, and they will give the numerical value to say it is 85% profit or 90% profit by selling this product, or is it satisfactory level of this percentage, like that. So some numerical values will be stated in SQC. And what is TQC? TQC is nothing but total quality control, which has the measure of a product. How do I say? That as I said to you, like quality is a degree of excellence, and we have 3 different types of excellence measurements like poor, good and excellent. So total quality control will give you poor quality, good quality and excellent quality. And TQC and CWQC is nothing but after the TQC control people has given a certificate whether it's a poor quality or a good quality or excellent quality, they will just move on to the company wide quality control. CWQC is nothing but company wide quality control. What is that? It will go for a certification. A company will go for a certification stated that my product is ISO based product. It is guarantee for the customer for selling or using it. Like that, it will be given on company wide quality control. That is what the next step. The last step is nothing but TQM. total quality management. We achieved the management concept like art of getting things and achieving the goal or attaining the goal, and which was started in 1900 as I said to you, and which was in 2000 the TQM was laid down through the formats. So, we will move to the next slide to see how the next formation becomes. So, the first one we just saw what was the evolution of era. Here over here like evolution of quality which is needed and the focus on that. As I said to you, it was started in 1900, and after 1975 only we made an operation for the better qualities. Before that it was like whatever the product which was sold in the market, people were ready to buy and use it without having any confirmation whether it is a good quality or a poor quality or excellent quality. But after 1975 the operation mode was existed where the quality of work life for the people and quality circle commission was set, and they were decided to say the statement that this product is a good quality or a poor quality or an excellent quality. So, how they defined this? They were using they were tested the product, and after the testing if the product is said to be a durable and reliable, automatically it comes under the operation process, and then it moves to the customer side for using it. And after the customer says in the feedback that this product is a good quality or a poor or excellent, according to that it will be varied through employee involvement, productivity, quality and employee empowerment. So, what happens in the customer side? If a customer say in a feedback, I am not satisfied with the product and it is a poor quality, automatically it will affect an employee involvement. The employees will be refused to come, and automatically new employees will be appointed, and with respect to their involvement and their action, the product will again come into the effect in productivity. And then I will check with the employee empowerment what was the status, whether they are satisfied with this new product, and what happens in the quality, whether it is now good, bad or excellent. So, that comes again with the customer, and customer till they say I am satisfied, this process will be repeated. From 1985 to 1919 this process was tested and analyzed till the product gets a certification like it is a good or excellent. And the next concept goes with the innovation. So, what is that innovation? After the operation mode is over to say this is the product, after the customer says this is a good quality product, and then it goes for the innovation to make a newer advancement. For example, if I take a fan was being operated to give a air for us to survive, to have the air is very much important. So, I need a fan. So, the fan is over here which gives me the air, that is operation. What is customer? This fan is really good quality, is it being giving a good air or not, whether I am getting surrounded fully with air or not, that being tested by the customer, whether the customer is satisfied with the fan or not. And innovation comes under the new concept where 4 wings fan or a 3 wings fan with LED lights or with LED time or some other remote control or different type of structures, colors, shapes or features. So, that is said to be my innovation. So, from 1975 till 2000 this category was classified, and we have different set of operations, customers and innovation to classify my means and focus on the quality. So, the next slide which explain you about the Coils method. Okay, let me see with Canos model. As I said to you, like customer satisfaction is first for the product, and before seeing about the quality product or a customer satisfaction, we have to see how the Canos model was described. It was described with not filling up the expectation or filling up the expectations with respect to customer dissatisfaction and customer satisfaction. When I say my customers are expecting more number of products, automatically there is said to be my fulfilling of expectation and customer satisfaction is high towards it. When I say the customer doesn't want my product, the product is in stock, it is always put up in stock in inventory area, automatically it is said that the customer doesn't want this product. So, that is the product doesn't fulfill the expectation, and which comes under the downward direction to make unexpected expectations or the expected requirement is very much less. When I say it is going to classify my requirement and the satisfaction in moderate level, then it is said to be my normal requirements. For example, if I take a 4-wheeler like a car, normal usage car I take like a Nano or a Alto 800 like that, what is required? They need a particular car which travels from one distance to the other distance in a safer position, and whenever they require, the old people like 5 people or 6 people or 4 people can travel in that. In such a way, the designation or a design of a car is given. If it is required in a luxurious, I require like a BMW or a Audi or like Jaguar, like that, where same 5 people will be travelled in that in a luxurious and a comfortable way. So according to the expectations, their needs in fulfilling the requirements, I'll just say this product is highly required, this product is less required, this product is not required, like that. When I say more number of bookings for a product is said to be expectation mode. When there is a expectations which is very much less and the product gets demand only because of their product higher rate through the status, like that. We have 3 kinds of people, like a low level people, middle level people and a higher level people. Low level people moderately they won't offer for a car, whereas middle level people they often or they always refer to the car type of process where they travel from one distance to the other distance. And if you take a high level people, they want a car for the status alone. So when their expectations in different level, which comes under Canos model, which fulfills the dissatisfactions or not or satisfaction, or fulfilling the expectation or not fulfilling the expectation. So this is a part from your evolution of quality, which I was explaining from you, like operation, customer and innovation, where the innovation stands over here with the highest range. So now I'll move to the next slide. Okay, in this umbrella model, after the Canos model, we are just moving on to the umbrellas model. In umbrellas model, we are going to see what is SPC, statistical process control, your just in time, that is delivery of product in time, and TEI, where my total product of tested. The total product has been tested, verified and been gone for a recheck, and Kaizen model where I am going for a quality improvements and all. So this particular umbrella model which gives me the quality assurance, problem solving tools and customer satisfaction and Takuji method. So what is that? The quality assurance is nothing but which gives you a very much important to make the quality product, and it has been assured this product is a quality. And problem solving tool is nothing but if I am going to use a mobile which is going to be a 15,000 rupees and I am very much liked it and I brought it. So what happens there? If some problem occurs, automatically I get tense, I will go for a service, I will just check for the service, and if the service people said this product is not a good quality, what will happen to me? Automatically it will be a big question mark. So that becomes the problem solving tool where I need to check the quality assurance for the product. After that the particular product has been brought, and then customer satisfaction is nothing but it is the next type of area where we see unsatisfied customer always or a satisfied customer always, where if I say like how many people like coffee here, like how many people over here, okay, so there are 5 people, so how many people will like tea? Over 7. Okay, 7 likes tea and 5 likes coffee. So where is the difference here? Can I make coffee lovers to the tea lovers or a tea lovers to the coffee lovers? No, it is not possible. So likewise, the customer satisfaction depends on their own interest to make their product and to analyze this is my product. So that gives me customer satisfaction. And Takuji method is nothing but to find where does the product goes wrong or where does the product goes down with respect to their functions or the loss or the profit. When I say that, that comes under Takuji's method, which who invented the product, and the Takuji loss function was invented, and in Takuji loss function only we determine whether profit or a loss for a production of a product which has been identified. So the umbrella model we just see what is SPC, statistical process control, just in time and analysis, and Kaizen model with respect to that quality assurance, problem solving tool, customer satisfaction and Takuji method. So the next slide will move. So the next slide, which is like basic approaches. So till now any doubts with you? Okay, I'll move to this slide. So the basic approach is nothing but what is the approach for the quality? How do I approach this product is a quality? For example, when you have a basic question, how do I buy a mobile? What you will do? You will go for a online, you will check for the customer ratings, whether the customer ratings is low or high or moderate, and what are the features which is given to you, whether the customers are satisfied by using the product, or you can buy or do you depend on the product or not, you will decide it. So likewise, the basic approach makes with leadership, customer satisfaction, employee involvement. So what is that leadership? When I say who is committed and involved in doing a things. When I have a commitment and I involve in doing things for a long term process where the communication starts from top level to the bottom level, and which gives me the organizational support, which comes under leadership. Who is a leader? A leader is the best person who can support the other people who are following them. Likewise, leadership is nothing but a committed and involved management to provide long term process from top to bottom in organizational support. Then we have customer satisfaction. I said to you, customers are different in their views, like satisfied customer or a dissatisfied customer. When I say unwavering focus, who is unwavering focus? Because if I am planning to buy a new mobile, I will not see one mobile. I will just plan to see many mobiles, and I will have an unwavering mind. So which one to select? Like for example, for ladies and all, if they go for a shopping for buying a saree and all, automatically they will not come out with one saree. What will happen? They will take 5 sarees or 10 sarees in their hand, and at last they will buy only one saree. So they will have an unwavering mind. So that is unwavering focus on the customer, both internally and externally. So what is that internally and externally? Internal customers and the external customers I am speaking about. So who are said to be internal customers? The internal customers is nothing but the people who are working inside the organization will be tested with the product, and their satisfaction will be rated first. After that, the product will be gone out for the supplying, and the people who are using from the outside the company, they are said to be external customers. So unwavering focus on the customer internally and externally is said to be customer satisfaction. Whereas employee involvement is nothing but where do I involve? If I give you homework continuously, will you have an involvement towards my subject? No, automatically no. So when I ask a question, which company or which car is the highest production car, what will happen here? How many people will know here? Most probably 2 or 5, that's all. If I give you a topic, and if you search on the topic and you make that particular topic lively in the class, that becomes the involvement. So the effective involvement and utilization of the entire workforce depends only on the employee who really work for a company and work for their satisfaction to make the product lively available in a better quality. So basic approach which has leadership, customer satisfaction and employee involvement, and we also have the other 3. I will be seeing in the next slide, and we will continue with the previous slide, the continuous process improvement. So like your CAT exams I can say. So what happens in your CAT exam? The first CAT people may perform less. In second CAT they will just extremely provide a highest efficiency to prove that I am very good student. And in model what they happen? They will write pages to say that I am very much brilliant to prove the particular subject. So what will happen here? The continuous process improvement is a measurement where I say in 1990 I have 50% profit, in 2000 I have 80% profit, in 2020 I might have up to 95% profit. So what is that? That is a process level of improvement which says a continuous improvement, the business and the production process together involved in raising the profit ranges. When I say supplier partnership, who is a supplier? The people who take the product from the company and will sell the product to the other people to make the organization profit and to make their gain own profit. So supplier partnership is very much important in production quality, because once a product is designed in a company, it cannot be taken to the customer directly. So we need a supplier who takes the product to the customer. So supplier partnership is very much important for each and every company or a production company to make the product lively existence in their customer side. So treating supplier as a partner will give you a best support for the supplier. And the next one is performance measures. So what is performance measures? After you written papers to papers, we will correct it. So what happens there? We will put the mark to rate you whether you are pass or you are fail or you are excellent. So that becomes the performance measures. So performance measures like establishing a performance measures for the process, whether this is a poor quality or a good quality or excellent quality. So I said to you very clearly, the quality is being defined with respect to the degrees. So what is the degrees? Quality, with respect to poor, the quality; with respect to excellent, the quality; with respect to good. So this is said to be my performance measures, and this is a type of measure which is involved. So I'll just repeat, basic approaches we just saw: leadership and customer satisfaction, employee involvement, continuous process, supplier partnership, and performance measures. So we'll move to the next slide. Okay, till now we just discussed what is quality, what is total quality management, and what are the approaches, and how do I do that, how do I measure that, everything like blah blah blah, everything with respect to quality we have found. And now we are going to see who are the major gurus of TQM, because without these people the TQM was not being implemented. Because when I say the product has been invented by one person, that particular person is said to be a guru, right? So like that, the TQM was invented by certain gurus, and we are going to see a guru one by one. So who are they? Walter Shewhart, who is said to be a best person or the first person to introduce a total quality control and with respect to PDSA cycle. So what is that PDSA? A PDSA is nothing but plan, do, select and act. So he comes to say, the Shewhart was come to say like, you need to plan for a product first, and then you need to do, that is make a product, and then you need to select who are the customers, where are the customers, how do I reach them, like that, and then I need to execute it, that is what act. So before making a product you need to plan how to make a product, and then make a product and find a customer, where are they available, who are the customer, how do I reach them, and then I will act for execution to reach the product to the hands of the customer. So Walter Shewhart was the best person to examine a total quality control and the PDSA cycle. Then the second person was Edward Deming, who was introduced with 14 different points of quality. How should be the quality, how can be the quality is being measured, how a quality product can be made, and how the quality measures can be in different structures. So he was the best person to give a 14 different points to be laid down for each and every production department, where they has to follow step by step process. And then the PDCA cycle, he introduced with PDCA cycle, whereas Shewhart was introduced with PDSA, which is plan, do, select and act, where PDCA cycle is plan, do, check and act, that is plan for a product, produce a product, and then do is nothing but make a product, and instead of select he used a concept like checking it, that like I need to verify where is my customer, how do I reach them, whether they will be required it, whether the needs and wants of the customer is being satisfied in the product or not, and then how do I act accordingly. So this is what Edward Deming, he introduced PDCA, whereas Shewhart was introduced with PDSA. And Joseph M. Juran was a person who introduced with Juran's trilogy. So as I said to you, when the quality is being made, it has to come with 3 different quality structure. One is quality improvement, quality satisfaction and quality maintenance. First is quality satisfaction, that is I need to satisfy my customer by my product quality. First is quality satisfaction, and then quality maintenance. How do I maintain the qualities continuously? That is quality maintenance. And then I need to check with the quality circle. Who are the people who are there with me to continue the quality? For example, you are ready to buy a product which was brought by you within or before 4 years or 5 years back, and you need the same type of quality which was happened in after 5 years. Is it possible to get it? Many people say no, because what happens there, the quality of the product may be decreased or it may be increased, but you feel that that type of quality alone has been used for you, or it's been very comfortable for you. What is that quality? Which is made by the others to make a comfortable usage of you. For example, I am using this remote or a cycle or a cell phone like that. What happens there? I need to operate that particular cell phone in a correct continuous manner, and I need to use it in an easier way. So what happens there? I need to check with Juran trilogy. So what Juran trilogy? It is customer satisfaction or a quality satisfaction, quality maintenance and quality circle. And then Feynman's who required like a customer requirement. He checked with the customer requirement, what is required, needs and wants of the customer, and then he gone with the company wide quality control and then employee involvement and TQC. So what is the TQC? Total quality control, where this person involved in 4 different category. He was not involved only with one triology model or PDSA or PDCA. He made customer requirement first, and then he went into the company to find the wide range of quality control, and then with the employee involvement, and then with the quality control. So this person was framing a better process than the other 3. The next person is Kairoko Ishikawa, which is a best person who gives you a cause and effect diagram or a fishbone diagram, I can say. So what is that? When I say 4 different M is required in production, what are they? Without that, the production department will not run. So what is that 4M? Men, mission, material and money. So what is that? Men, mission, material and money. Without a people, we cannot able to work in a production department. Without a fund or a money, we cannot able to work in a production department. Without having a men, mission and material. Without a material, we cannot able to work. And without the particular place or the existence, we cannot work, or the layout. So that is comes under my Ishikawa's. That is cause for that which effect has suffered. Like I am going to see this is required. After this requirement, I will go for employee selection and then material selection, and then I will go for what is the fund required, and then I will check with the layout whether it is comfortable for me or not. So that comes under Kairoko Ishikawa. And Phillips B. Crosby is a person who introduced 4 absolute qualities. So what is that 4 absolute quality is? Like we used to see like absolute measures of product through the 4 different categories. One is like requirement, preventions of non-conformance, 0 defects and measures of non-conformance. So what is that? Requirement of the product and whether the product is conformed by the customer or not, whether it has been very friendly to use, and then 0 defects is nothing but the product is not going to cause any damages, and then the non-conformance of measures. I can trust the product for more number of years. That comes under Phillips B. Crosby. And the last one is Takuji loss function. I said to you very clearly, the loss function which gives me what is the profit, what is the loss, and how the loss has occurred, and where do I rectify the problem. So Takuji is a person who gave me a chart to show where I gone down or where the product has gone down, and how do I increase it through their previous structures. So these are the gurus, and now we will just move to the next slide. Okay, now we are just see with the definition. So what is the definitions? A definition for ISO 2000, as I said to you, the quality is a degree to which a set of inherent characteristics fulfills a requirement which was seen before in the first starting of our class. Then how do I quantify it? Q equal to P by E, performance by expectation, and then I will move to the durance concept, where I said to you durance quality policies, where quality is a fitness for use or a purpose. What did I say? When I use a product which just gives me comfortable, which makes me to free easy to use it, automatically it satisfies my durance concept. The next concept is Phillips B. Crosby, where the quality is conformance to requirement. That is, Phillips B. Crosby, as I said to you, he required a material for measuring a non-conformance, and he has to test for a 0 defect, and he goes for a performance of non-conformance. So that means Phillips B. Crosby required a good quality product or excellent quality product to make a people satisfied to use the product. So Edward Deming, I said to you already, he really predicted a degree of uniformity and dependability at low cost and suited to market. He make the product which becomes easy for use, and it should be a cost effectiveness. That is, I can use Nokia mobile which is cost effective, it is easy to use. If I cannot use iPhone and all, because it is not friendly mobile, it is not easy to use. Whereas if I say some other mobile which is used by everyone over here, that becomes the Edward Deming's principle, right? And the next one is the major one and very important one, how do I define or how do I measure the dimensions of the quality. So for example, I am taking a product like TV, because everyone are interested to watch a TV or see TV oftenly. I will take a product called TV. So what is that TV? Before buying a product, what you will make? For example, I am planning for a LED TV of 50 inches or 65 inches or something, and what will happen there? I need to make first confirmation with respect to performance. So, the primary characteristics of the particular product, how it will be looking, whether it will be a good clarity product or a brightness, contrast, wherever I can sit, I can see or not, like that, and I will see. So, what happens is performance of the product is must. Second one goes for a secondary characteristics, where I measure what are the extra features which is given in the TV. For example, in TV, what is the purpose of watching TV? To get the information, to watch it and to enjoy it. What are the next thing? Remote controls or some other things like now and all it is coming like Android TVs or some other TVs which is like hi-fi oriented, where you see like a screen or you can see like a film and all like that. And features with comes under secondary characteristics. Conformance is nothing but meeting your satisfaction. That is, I said to you, the customers may be defined with two different categories, satisfied and not satisfied, whereas conformance comes under meeting specifications with requirement with customer satisfied and customer not satisfied. And reliability is nothing but how do I rely on that. So, for example, if I said to you like buying this TV, how many years I can rely on this TV? For 5 years or more than 5 years or less than 5 years, like that. So, reliability comes under the performance of a time fall, whereas durability, where I say especially on the useful of using it. For example, if I am going to use the TV for getting or gaining knowledge for more informations, then the durability of the product or the working level of the product should be existing high. So, what happens there? My durability plays a very important role in deciding the product. So, performance, features, conformance, reliability and durability, and then we will move to the service, because once if you bought the product, what happens here? Without the service center you won't get the product, because if some damages happens, what will happen? You need to go for a service center. So, if any service center is available or not, we will check. So, the next concept is service. A service gives you a resolution of problem or easy of repair, and then response. So, what happens? The response, you need to get a response from the people to say you have got a good product here, it is good and it is looking and it is very happy to see this much big product and which is very easy to see and all. Whatever they say, the response from the human relation with customers. So, the satisfaction or a feedback or any monetary report which comes under responses. Then aesthetic is nothing but sensory features. As I said to you earlier, it is like I am having a remote control, I am having this type of facility, I am having a smart card facility, like that. If I say, automatically it comes under aesthetic to show your status. If I am very comfortable in traveling in a car, in Alto 800 or in some other product which is very much comfortable, and if I say according to my status I brought BMW, according for my status I brought the Audi car, like that, that come under aesthetics. Reputation comes under the fast performance of the company image. That is, once if I brought a product of TV like that, and automatically I have given more reputation to the people to say this product is good quality, and because of me many people get that, automatically the product has been repeated and the company image gets boosted. So, dimensions of quality, as I said to you, dimensions is nothing but which is having a performance, features, conformance, reliability, durability and service, response, aesthetics and repetition. Without this, I am not doubted, no one will buy a product. Even if you go and buy a pen, you will check for that, whether you brought this pen, how much rupees it is, and whether it is working or not, like that, how many questions you have which comes under these categories. So, I will just move on to the next slide. So, the quality cost which comes under prevention, appraisal, internal failure and external failure. So, what is the cost? Because of that cost only we will buy the product, and because of the quality only we will also go for the buying. So, what happens? The prevention cost? Prevention is planning, document, control and training to prove that this product is a good quality. When you buy a product, there will be a brief introduction about the product and where you how to use it, how to make a rectification, how can be handled, like that. So, that is prevention cost. What is appraisal cost? Which goes for an inspection test, installation, calibration or depreciation or reports and rejects, which shows that the people who come here come with the concept like we are come here for the product testing, we come here for the installation, like that, which comes under appraisal cost. They will just show you the demo, how to use the product, how to manage the product. And then internal failure cost is nothing but the product which has gone some damages due to like scrap or repair work or design changes or defect failure analysis or retest, re-inspection or downgrading or a downtime, through which I find the product is somewhat not good, and it can go for a rework or a redesign or a remodification, which goes for the internal failure cost. That is the product which can be gone for a remodification, but in external failure, the product has gone or should be gone for a scrap condition. It cannot be remodified or it cannot be reused. It is like complaints, goodwill failures, service and replacements, guarantees and warranties, compensation, recall, loss of sales and second sales. Like I cannot able to sell the product for the second person itself. Such a product is said to be a external failure cost. So prevention, appraisal, internal and external. Based on the previous one, we have a graph here which gives you a high level of potential where prevention and appraisal cost, whereas a low level which gives the yellow line which shows the internal and external failure cost, and at last the point of touching area of a prevention and internal failure which gives you optimum total cost where the people can depend or not depend the product. So the total cost will be measured with respect to that. So based on this quality of cost, we will have a profit oriented or a loss oriented. So after this, we will have a later sections which explains you with a greater quality differences and all. We will see you in the next class. Thank you.